We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Thompson, right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher.
This one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's at number 1.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. So there's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and then it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses. So the count goes full now to the second batter of the ballgame. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. And the payoff pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit out towards second. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Surprise now from a manager that typically doesn't like to shift. He signaled his infield to overload the right side. At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Longoria, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that misses, 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Hayward. Still ranging back. And that one is gone.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Austin Slater is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The windup and the 0-1. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Hit in the air to right field. On the move is Hayward. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for
Look at the 2-run dinger.
Bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Anthony DeSclafani gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Now the 2-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Stop it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Has a look, now the pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
He's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far in this inning.
Now the 2-0. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Here's Javier Baez, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more in the next one.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So striding in, Jason Hayward, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
You know, D-Roll, that's a huge base hit. After being down by 2 early, they strike right back.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to breathe a sigh of relief right there. We got a fresh ball game. See if he goes out there and attacks differently.
Standing in, Clint Frazier. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Into the box, Nico Horner. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
1-1. Scorched to third. Longoria's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Nero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A 1-0 delivery. That's inside. 2-0. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
As a look, now the pitch. Keenan Thompson checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that is 40 pitches now, and he's not even out of the first yet. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler.
Back with more on this Monday night after this.
Here's the shortstop. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting it.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantage of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Count even now at 1-1. The ballman 2 strikes.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. None out, runners at first and second. Fouled off. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So first and second with one man gone. And so the pitcher will bat next. That brings up Anthony DeSclafani. Has a look. Now the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
There's one on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Top of the yard now. First rounder in Pittsburgh here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Lays off 1-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 to him now. The pitch. And he takes four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Nobody out, running on first. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Might have been trying to avoid the double play ball by putting the runner in motion, but that ended up just causing a different kind of double play, the strike him out, throw him out kind. Not how the offense drew that one up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Anthony Rizzo will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Cubs are riding in once again. Tommy LaStella to start things out here with his guys down.
The third.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Standing in, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Belt is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Evan Longoria.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Evan Longoria. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Third inning here. Already 4-2 our score. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Thompson just to the left of the mound. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Big swing and a miss to the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Bart has it, and he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, right
digging in, Jason Taylor. He singled his last time. And he takes ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now that
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they still lead this one 4-2. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Surprise now from a manager that typically doesn't like to shift. He signaled his infield to overload the right side. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up, throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
the right fielder, number 13.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. windup and the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Him up. Bryant is there for it. And that retires the side. Giants down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. So stepping in, Nico Horner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, Nico.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Belt in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Slater's under it. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Go.
At the plate, Yan Gomes. Here comes the first pitch. In the air out toward right field. Slater back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Keenan Thompson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
2-2 the count. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order as they can't. Welcome back. Milwaukee standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Giants, the center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Left that pitch up, but it results in a weak little pop-up to the left side. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Anthony.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and so the pitcher will bat next. That brings up Anthony DeSclafani. And that's in there for strike 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And he falls behind 0-2. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. down.
Set down for the bottom of the fifth.
Next to them is the outfielder, Ian Happ. First pitch coming, here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
Well, he's still out there to start the fifth inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Well, that's ball three, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
And that misses ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. On the year, Bryant comes into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. The 1-0. Line drive to left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Inside and low, 2-1. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-1. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. From the belt, the pitch, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Pickoff move to second, and a dive, but he's back in. 4 runs, just 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he'll make the catch on the warning track as he just stuck his glove up in midair and hoped for the best that time, and there are 2 away now. Here's Tommy LaStella now, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this
Doing something right, Matt. You're spot on.
Whatever they displayed coming into this game, it's worked out beautifully.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away.
Now batting. The first baseman.
First baseman Brandon Bell. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Now here it comes.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out into the heart of the plate.
The count now at 2-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Frazier is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting. Third baseman. Edwin.
So 2 away now for the slugger Edwin Longoria. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try again, 1-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
There's Baez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Your attention.
Santos enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 78. Gregory Santos.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
This is to left field and deep off the bat of Frazier. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Well, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Now back, second baseman.
In now, Nico Hunter. Swing and let the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Mike Yastrzemski will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Surprise now from a manager that typically doesn't like to shift. He signaled his infield to overload the right side. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.